Rappa 0 for 2 on the night. And what a way this would be to really get his first meaningful hit of the year for the Pelicans. 2 on, 2 out, 1 in the pitch, and that's fouled off to the backstop.
Well, there's no doubt that Schmidt's going to kick himself for the high fastball he left up to Kyle Brown. That's not something you want a 250 hitter to get.
Bottom line, Jake Schmidt keeping his team in the game here tonight. Something some of the Saints starters have struggled with lately. The pitch, and that's sprayed foul to the right side. We'll do it again from Chris Rappa. Schmidt's been working out of jams all night. He's done well so far to limit the damage. The 2-2 on its way from Schmidt. Breaking ball just missed down low. And the count is full.
Well, this pitch here may decide whether Schmidt sees the 7th inning or not. When you get out of this with a 3-2 ball game and you probably start the 7th. You don't, and you may not.
The 3-2, that's up high, and we'll see if we see Joe D'Alessandro in the inning.
Yeah, you've got the bases loaded now, the top of the order coming up, and Schmidt's going to have to get Antoine Gray.
Metro Transit customers can get a great deal on Metro Transit Tuesdays at St. Paul Saints home games this season. You can get a Saints ticket, a voucher for a hot dog, and a beverage, plus a Saints baseball cap with a transit pass, bus transfer, or rail ticket for a special value price. The offer is valid at the Saints box office on game days and is subject to availability. Get more details at metrotransit.org. So Jake Schmidt will stay in the game. He has loaded the bases here in the 6th. Probably the most crucial moment in the game up until now.
Well, Verdugo going out there, and this is, I can't remember, is this the first one of the inning or the second? I know he's been out before. I don't remember if it was the last inning or not.
No, this is the second.
Well, he's going to make the move anyways.
He came out, went back in, and came out again. So Jake Schmidt is gone, and Joe D'Alessandro will try to get out of the jam in the 6th. We'll take a quick break. You're tuned into Saints Baseball on the Saints Broadcast Network.
Megan, you're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? That zit is huge. Zit face. Ugly.
Pull your face mask down. All right. What about the chest guard? It looks loose. Is it loose? All right, what about the shin guards? All right. Okay. Here comes the heat. Bring it in. Bring it in. Good hustle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Well, there's a better look at what we were wondering about earlier.
There just aren't words for that.
So they're pouring different items down into the head cavity, I guess. Oh, I don't even want to guess. Anyways, your new pitcher, Joe D'Alessandro. You get a look at his stats.
D'Alessandro, 2 up, 2 down, a 3.43 ERA in 16 games, 1 save. 21 innings of work, 11 runs, 8 earned, 18 hits, walked 13, struck out 20. The opposition hitting .225 against him.
Big spot for the Saints. Jake Schmidt was putting base runners on pretty much every inning, but was getting out of the jams. And it ended up being, you know, a pretty carefree game up until now. Well, there's a real situation on the base paths right now. And Joe D'Alessandro this season, hitters are batting a nice 429 clip against him with the bases loaded. And it's top of the order in Antoine Gray in the 6th.
Well, and then what you do also, Antoine Gray with the bases loaded, hitting 1,000.
2 for 2 with 4 RBIs. So the perfect storm, I guess, if you're T. Neri, the Pelicans manager.
You know how they always say something must give? Nothing has to give here. So it's something that could not be pretty for the Saints.
Well, and the other thing here is D'Alessandro at times has had a lot of struggles with his control as the 1-0 on its way. That one inside and right on cue. It's 2-0, and there's no open base to put him on. So a walk means a tie game, and that's something George Samus will not be happy about if it gets to that point. 2 down, 2-0, bases loaded. The pitch to Gray, swung on and fouled straight back towards us.
Well, and Jake Schmidt, who goes 5 2/3, allows 7 hits, walks 5 and strikes out 1, so a little bit unusual for him in terms of the walks and the strikeouts.
Yeah, we're used to seeing those numbers kind of flip-flop.
At the moment he's charged with 2 runs, but everybody out there, his responsibility. So it could be anywhere from 2 to 5.
Ole Sheldon at first, shielding his eyes. The pitch from D'Alessandro popped up. It'll get out of play. And I don't know if you heard that, but just hit the top of the press box.
I've lost my head now.
Wouldn't that be fitting? So D'Alessandro battling back, was down 2-0 to start the at-bat, and the count even at 2-2 now. He steps off. On third, Marcos Rodriguez, he walked. On second, Kyle Brown, he singled. And on first, Chris Sharapa, he also walked. The 2-2 pitch on the way from D'Alessandro, swung on and fouled back.
Boy, you know, it's sort of dangerous territory because D'Alessandro's going up in the zone and Antoine Gray's going after it. But do you really want to take the chance of climbing the ladder 2-2 to the point where he may take it, and then all of a sudden you've got a full count?
And also climbing the ladder to a guy that hit a fastball off the wall his last at bat. So the 2-2 will do it again. D'Alessandro to Gray, and here it is. Swung on, line to center. Kraus going back. He has room. Camps under it, makes the play. And Joe D does his job in the 6th. So the Saints still have the lead. 3-2 here at Midway Stadium. This is Saints Baseball, the Saints Broadcast Network.
It's horrible. Hey, yo, that was not my fault. That was his fault.
His fault? Come on. The running back ran right past you.
We are gonna rock this.
Okay, guys, you ready for the big game?
Dad, did you do the laundry?
Yeah, I used the fabric softener. Let's go.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
So, April.
Yeah?
You know your charger's still using energy when it's plugged into the wall, right?
Yeah, but that's not my charger. I don't even have a cell phone.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
What gets you moving?
Because when you get moving an hour a day,
you'll have the energy to skate through anything. So whether you like to work the half pipe,
Kick the soccer ball around,
or ride your bike,
carve out some time every day to get moving.
But do it your way.
Because it can be whatever you want it to be. Just get active.
Ramp it up.
Move it your way and be a player.
Get up and play an hour a day, Doc. Check out how to be a player at letsmove.gov.
Head online to get tips on great ways to get moving every day.
That's www.letsmove.gov.
And we are back at Saints Baseball on the Saints Broadcasting Network. The Saints on top of Pensacola 3-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. The Saints going for their second consecutive series win. My name is Darren Doogie Wolfson. Out here in right center field, it's the Sun Country Airlines Nosebleed Suite. I'm here with a family from Stillwater. Young lady, what's your name?
Heidi Burns.
Heidi, are you having a good time so far?
It's awesome. Outdoor baseball rocks. We love it.
Let me ask you this, Heidi. Larry the Cable Guy, bored or fascinated by him?
Interesting. He's an interesting character. We'll just see.
Interesting character. Sean, Neil, there you have it, Sun Country Airlines. SunCountry.com is the website to sit out in this suite, just like Heidi and her family is doing. Interesting. We call Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Thank you, Darren. Well, Sun Country Airlines is proud to sponsor the Nosebleed Suite in right center field. To win a spot in the suite or for great fares to over 30 destinations, visit SunCountry.com right after the game. It's Jason Cooper, and he takes 4-2. Austin Quinn, the rookie, still in the game. And Jason Cooper has done what he's done all season, and that is hit doubles tonight. 2 for 2 with a couple of them and an RBI. Swing and a miss. Count to 2-1 to Cooper.
Yeah, to show you the pace that he's on, as you see Seth Overbay loosening up in the Pelicans bullpen. He's got, 18 doubles now on the season?
Yep.
The team record is 30. We're not even halfway through the season yet.
On pace to break that one. The 2-1 from Quinn downstairs.
I believe the word you're looking for is obliterate.
Nice family in the Sun Country Suites from Stillwater. I was in Stillwater today. One of my favorite little kind of small towns around here.
I heard that you partook in a little bit of ice cream eating.
I did in Stillwater, yep, as Cooper walks. Something he's done a lot more of recently. So the leadoff man on. And the portions at this ice cream place, let me tell you, I got the child size because I was, thank God I was advised by Brian Koffenberg, one of our other interns, as Justin Lord will come out and discuss things with Austin Quinn. I was advised by him to do the child size, otherwise I wouldn't be able to move for the rest of the day. And sure enough, I would say maybe if we were talking ounces, maybe 20 ounces of ice cream.
20 ounces of ice cream?
And I'm not overdoing it. It was, I don't even want to know what their large is.
Did you finish it all?
Yeah, I did. But I didn't have lunch.
Huh. So that makes up for it, is what you're saying. By not eating lunch, it enabled you to eat 20 ounces worth of ice cream.
You eat healthy in minor league baseball, you can tell.
You're in peak physical shape, my friend.
3-2 your score, bottom of the sixth at Midway Stadium. Justin Lord, the pitching coach for Pensacola, came out to the mound. Looks like Quinn will stay in the game, or he'll do what Jason Verdugo did last inning, and that is waste some more time to wait for Overbay. Seth Overbay, the reliever, to warm up. Quinn will face Brent Krause. Middle of the lineup here for the Saints. Cooper on first. Krause swings and pops it up on the infield. Easy play for Antoine Gray at third. Not the at-bat George Samus was looking for from Brent Krause because, well, with a pitcher that was kind of reeling, struggling a little bit, putting the leadoff man on with a walk, swinging at the first pitch, not exactly what you were looking for. And with that at bat, Brent Krause is the all-time Saints leader in at-bats. So I guess congratulations to Brent for being around for that many. So yet another record broken for Krause. And it's Gerard Heron's turn. Quinn will check Cooper over at first. I think Quinn might be on the wasting time train as well here. The pitch to Heron. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So Krause with another record.
Yeah, well, he's going to break them all.
And this one is the ultimate, I guess, sign of longevity with the Saints. Is it bats?
Well, we've gone through all of them. I mean, he is, unfortunately, and we try not to talk about this one too much, the strikeout record is.
Herron hits this one deep to left. Going back is Rodriguez at the track, at the wall. You could sense a little hesitation in my voice, and that is because it looked like Kraus popped it up. But the way that ball's carrying to left, and you see a smile on his face right here. And Gerard Herron, knowing that he just missed one.
Yeah, you see it on the New Balance instant replay. I think everybody knows right now, if you just get it up into the air to left field, it's going to have a chance tonight.
And Herron more than anyone, I mean, he probably felt like he didn't get any of that.
Yeah,
and that's why he was smiling.
One step on the warning track there.
So your hero from last night, Flint Whipke at the plate. Whipke lines this one to left. Going over, making a nice play, is Marcos Rodriguez to end the 6th. Saints still lead. We go to the 7th. It's 3-2 at Midway Stadium. This is Saints baseball on the Saints Broadcast Network.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Hey, good game. Oh, there we go. Great game, man. Let's go get a win!
This year's MVP goes to Jake.
Take steroids and eventually everyone will see you for what you really are. A fake, a fraud, an asterisk. Don't be an asterisk.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig.
And stick around after the game. We'll name the Pioneer Press Player of the Game.
Reach for a Pioneer Press or log on to twincities.com for your local news, reviews, and sports. Proud to be a member of the Saints team. Pioneer Press and twincities.com, proud sponsors of fun. Get a look at Ole Sheldon, who has a 2-run home run in this game. Saints lead at 3-2 in the 7th. For more play-by-play, here's Sean Aronson.
You want to talk about the biggest ham and egger on this team now? It's Ole Sheldon. The guy got so much play on the MLB Network on that Kevin Millar story. And now with Larry the Cable Guy here in town, he once again has been filmed. I'll tell you what, Nickelodeon is going to be in town next week for a Bat Kid. I wouldn't be surprised if Ole Sheldon became best friends with the kid before they started taping. And then Ole Sheldon would be all over the place. Gave him a hard time about it down in the clubhouse before the ball game, but Ole Sheldon is very, very personable. TV likes that. 1-0 pitch to Leandro. Good fastball at the knees for a strike, and it's 1-1. 3-2, Saints on top. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Saints trying to take 2 or 3 from Pensacola. Jake Schmidt, 5 2/3, 2 runs, 7 hits, 5 walks, and a strikeout. At the moment, the pitcher a record. Pop foul, and that's going to be over our heads. In the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leandro, Brito, and Alonso. Heart of the order for Pensacola. There aren't too many weak spots in this Pelicans lineup, but you got to give the Saints pitching staff a lot of credit over the last game and 6 innings of this one, as this one is skied in the air to center. Kraus will trot on in and make the catch for out number 1. Tomorrow night, we're in Wichita. 7:05 start time. It's a new month. July will begin, and the Saints will go with Ryan Morse, the left-hander. Sean Teague, whom the Saints just saw a few days ago. The right-hander will go for Wichita. Game time 7:05. Pre-game show on Relevant Radio 1330 at 6:55. All three games in that series at 7:05. As the off-speed pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. Javier Brito 1 for 3. We've talked about it a little bit, but Brito was actually property of the Saints in the offseason. It's a breaking ball outside for a ball 1-1. But the Saints were looking for a closer. I mean, they already had Jason Cooper and Ole Sheldon, so there was really nowhere for Brito to play. So he became expendable. And the Saints sent him to Pensacola, along with Alex Fonseca, an infielder. There's a 1-1 foul back, 1-2. In exchange for Hunter Davis, who was an all-star closer last year, who put up incredible numbers. And for whatever reason, Hunter Davis just struggled here and could not get it done. So about, 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, he was shipped off to Brockton. It's a 1-2, high and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So sometimes you've got to make the move, and the Saints, they needed to do it. And I don't think it's going to be the last move the Saints make. As it is right now, they're at 21 players. They can add another guy as the fastball's cut on and missed, and down on strikes is Brito. Well, this doesn't apply to tonight, but in case you want to watch Saints home games and you don't live in the area, or you're going to be traveling this summer, you can do so courtesy of IBNSports.com. You can see all the Saints action, but if you miss a game, no problem. Every Saints home game is archived on the IBNSports.com website, so you can watch every game anytime. Again, log on to IBNSports.com. See all the Saints action live and on demand. The reason why I say not tonight, we have had a headache of problems up here with the internet. And I actually want to personally thank one of our interns who has gone above and beyond everything that is asked of her this year. And sometimes it is a thankless task to be an intern here. But Chelsea Wentz, who has turned into our IT guru all of a sudden, after multiple hours spent on the phone, the internet finally works up here. So we want to thank her for doing yeoman's work and getting it done.
It was a bad cable. I just talked to her.
1-1, and the fastball swung on a miss, 1-2. Because there are a lot of chords and a lot of things going on, and a lot of IP and a whole bunch of different letters and DHCP, and I don't know what any of that is.
FBI, NBA, NFL, MLB.
Yeah, all of it. I believe, as they say, it's all Greek to me. 1-2, and the fastball got him looking on the outside corner, and the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3, 7, time to stretch. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Saints lead 3-2. You're tuned into Saints Baseball on the Saints Broadcast Network.
My name's Emily, and in 7 years, I'll be an alcoholic.
Hi.
I'll start drinking in 8th grade, but my parents won't really notice because I'll do okay in school and everything will seem okay, but everything won't be okay.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
Up here. What are you doing? I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not easy. Hey, whoa. Just gotta get through the day. How do you stop it? Being used to doing something with a cigarette makes it hard doing it without one. If I can relearn to get through my workday without cigarettes, I can relearn anything without cigarettes.
Relearn life without cigarettes. Free at becomeanex.org. A new way to think about quitting.
Nice.
Hey, guys. Ooh, I've been looking for that. Has Legal seen this?
Yeah.
Sure, what happened to your,
Oh, yeah, I know. If it gets any worse, I'll have it checked out.
Worse? How could it get worse?
Yeah, maybe we should call somebody?
I'm fine.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately, because time lost is brain lost.
There you go. Get her done. Larry Overacker Plumbing game summary, and Josh Alley has been getting it done on the defensive side, as is the infield. And Ole Sheldon, 16 days ago, he walked it off, and he hits his first home run since then. 2-run shot. That's the difference in the ball game right now. 3-2. Favor of the Saints, bottom of the 7th. I can only imagine. I can only imagine what Larry the Cable Guy is doing. This is for the show. In an interview, probably asking, why are you hanging from a wall? What is going on?
Well, that guy wasn't the original one. Well, if he was, he has now since come back because he was down.
So are you saying they staged this? Are you saying a TV show staged something? I can't believe it. New pitcher for Pensacola.
Your new pitcher is Seth Overbay, the Layton, Utah native, played in 2009 in New Jersey. Overbay on the year. 0-1 with a 9 ERA in 3 appearances in just 4 innings pitched. So perhaps someone that can be gotten to as the Saints try to lengthen their lead at 3-2.
No balls and 2 strikes to count. Outside 1-2. Steve Mays, Brandon Carter, Josh Alley here in the bottom of the 7th. These two teams are playing like they have to get out of here. This one's moved along nicely. That one grounded to third. Antoine Gray will throw across the diamond, and there's one away. Life is good up here now. As Brandon Carter will be the batter.
There's Larry the Cable Guy. Is he going to get up there?
No way, no chance. Someone said earlier, and perhaps I'll give away too much, but at this point, really, does it make a difference? Someone said earlier that he was feeding the pig and then decided to drink from the same bottle that the pig was drinking from.
I can second that.
I did not witness this, but sources close to me. No balls, 1 strike on Carter, who pops it up. Third base side, foul territory. Antoine Gray, 2 outs. And back to the top of the order, and Josh Alley and Brandon Carter not very happy with himself.
Well, with the exception of an error and a walk, the Saints have been retired. Let's see, they haven't gotten a hit since the bottom half of the 3rd.
The double by Cooper.
So not something, when you've lost so many games late, so many close games, you don't want to leave it to that point.
Fastball to Alley for a strike, 1-1.
We all know what the Saints have done in close games this year.
Here it is. Feed the pig. And feed himself. Alley, and excuse me, check swing roller past the mound. Brown charges, tried to bare hand, and comes up empty. Base hit for Alley.
Sometimes that's how you have to start the rally off.
So Alley aboard with his 2nd hit of the night. Watch it again. Don't mean to swing, but you know what? As they say, tomorrow it'll look like a line drive in the box score. The numbers are right here. Austin Quinn, 6 innings, 3 runs, 5 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. You don't see that every day. 0-0 on the end. Overbay's pitch, sidearm outside to Josh Peterson, who is 0 for 3.
Well, it doesn't matter how you get the outs. I think the the key right there for T. Neri, the manager of the Pelicans, is the 0 walks.
By the way, can we touch on this for a second? Is the fastball a strike? The throw down to second alley's out. We'll have to get to it in the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the 8th. Saints on top 3-2. You're tuned in to Saints Baseball on the Saints Broadcast Network.
This financial advisor is being accused of committing one of the largest investment frauds in the history of the United States.
I guess we're not going to Aspen. That's fine. You see, I like tennis balls. He likes insider trading. So he's going to jail and I'm going to a shelter. And no, they're not the same thing. Shelters are for good pets that want to be adopted. Jails are for criminals. I did nothing. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, I stole a cheeseburger once. How my dog?
Everyone has friends. There's online friends. Friends to go out with on a Saturday night. Friends to hang out with and do nothing. Friends who show up on moving day. And then there are the friends who'll be there if someone is dealing with a mental illness. Are you one of those friends?
I am stuffed.
After that meal, I have got to pass gas.
Powder room's right there.
No! Daddy's gas can kill us all!
That's right. Toxic clouds like the one I'm about to unleash could make everyone deathly ill. Even that baby of yours. Be right back.
Secondhand smoke contains hydrogen cyanide and other deadly gases.
What a guy.
He is a keeper.
Don't pass gas. Take it outside.
Relevant Radio 1330. Radio home of the St. Paul Saints. It's radio that bridges the gap between faith and everyday life in the Twin Cities. Relevant Radio 1330. There is Joe D'Alessandro working his 3rd inning of relief. He came in the 6th inning with 2 outs. He's able to get the out with the bases loaded.
And we talked about that camera crew. They were just walking on the warning track. And I think the umpire crew was waiting for them to...
Yeah, the camera crew was in the umpire's locker room before the game. They have been everywhere. I can only imagine what this segment is going to look like. That one hit in the air towards left center. Kraus going over to make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, they were even filming in the janitor's closet. They weren't.
I guess humor is everywhere. I don't know. Marcos Rodriguez will be the batter. There you see Matt Meyer on your left, and on your right, Zach Peterson. Very interesting. Peterson, who was scheduled to throw on Saturday, will now throw on Sunday, right back here on the 4th of July. So maybe that's why you figure a side day for bullpen. Get some work in on the mound. One 0 pitch. Change up outside. Boy, and tell you what, Matt Meyer may not have thrown a lot of pitches yesterday, but still struck out 5, 2 innings. I guess all they're going to ask for him is an inning tonight if they can get it. As that one fouled off. Either that or perhaps just face a lefty and then let Peterson do his job. Two balls and 1 strike to count on Marcos Rodriguez. Saints lead it 3-2. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. By the way, because we know there are fans in the American Association, want to let you know that Lincoln is pummeling Sioux Falls 9-1.
That'll pick up a game for them.
2-2. What shows you how impressive, they've played 6 games over the last week. If that holds up, Lincoln will have taken 5 of 6 from them and still be 2 games back. 2 games back with 4 to play. I don't know who. I know Sioux Falls will play Sioux City. I'm not sure who Lincoln plays. I'll have to look as the 2-2. I actually think it's these guys. I think Pensacola goes to Lincoln after this.
Well, Sean, earlier we were talking about the heads off to Arkansas promotion. I can tell you that there was a head cheese eating contest. Do you know when that went on?
No.
Head cheese, of course, I believe, German delicacy. It's a basically mixture of meats, parts of. Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
And we'll get a more graphic description here.
That one grounded up the middle and through just past D'Alessandro, and the tying run is aboard. Head cheese, not actually a cheese, but it's a meat jelly made with flesh from the head of a calf or pig.
So there you go. And anyways, there was a contest.
Well, before you get to that, the good news is the brain, the eyes, and the ears are often removed. So that's good.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
And it may be flavored with onion, black pepper, allspice, bay leaf, salt, and vinegar. Oh, that's good. But some of the game day interns here with the St. Paul Saints, they went out to the local grocery store, which I was very surprised they even carried head cheese. Got 3 pounds of it at the price of $16. Anyways, I would like to know how that contest went.
I don't know, but that's disgusting.
Would you try it?
Now that I know what's in it, no.
Yeah.
Not a chance. First pitch, fouled off. What's the big fish here?
Come on, meat jelly doesn't sound good to you?
Lutefisk, yeah. I always hear people talk about how, like, pungent the smell is and how bad it is, but people eat it, right? Do they eat it straight? I always hear how gross it is. 0-1, and that pitch outside 1-1. It's apparently prepared with lye. I'm not gonna lie, that means nothing to me. I have no idea what that means. Not a clue. 1 ball and 1 strike, the count on Adolfo Gonzalez. 3-2 Saints on top. There's the fastball outside for ball 2. 2-1.
So now that we've talked about enough disgusting foods in the inning, Saints involved in another close game.
2 balls and 1 strike the count, and instead the throw over. Gotta keep your eyes, that being the tying run. Over there at first, Marcos Rodriguez. He has stolen 5 bases in 8 attempts. As that one fouled back out of play. On your next visit to town for a Saints game, make the Holiday Inn Express Roseville your home away from home. Hotel offers clean, comfortable, and spacious rooms and is conveniently located approximately 2.5 miles north of the stadium off of I-35W and County Road C. As for the St. Paul Saints special discount rate for a standard king or double queen room, call 800-451-7258 for reservations. 2-2. Just missed outside. Good pitch by D'Alessandro. Gonzalez rather, able to hold up. And it's 3-2. On Adolfo Gonzalez. 1 for 3 tonight. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball towards short. Mays has a nice hop right around the belt. Grabs it, touches second, goes to first, and that is an inning-ending double play. 3rd of the night for the Saints. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. To the bottom of the 8th we go.